So with
Are
the
of that
question
belief.
you
There is
can,
absolutely positively 1000% that anything that I can say, I don't care how many peer reviewed, how many resources, how many stats, how many websites that I would be able to give you to show that that is a fallacy, because she has the conviction in her heart that Jesus is her personal savior. Nothing that I put in front of her is going to change anything that she believes. So even if there is a contradiction, it will matter not to you. It matters to me, so that's why I separated from it. But there is a particular lens that Christians have. We're living it. Christians put a felon, a rapist, a misogynist, you name it, he's in office because of the Christian right. It's this odd sense of we believe this, we believe that, and then because of abortion, if we want to just go there, because of the reason of abortion, that we got to protect the babies, that we got to protect the babies. There are 15,000 things over here, but that one thing, because of your Christian ideology, you are willing to vote against your best interest. It's a little bit of a cult.
yeah, I had no idea what she was really talking about, man. I was lost on that one part.
She used something polarizing to make her point regarding Christianity and religion. That was a pushback. She said most Christians voted in Trumpito knowing that, being that he didn't get convicted criminally, so I can't call it a conviction. He got civil suit, which is liable. And then I also posted that in the King Talk chat. Yeah, she's just trying to use that to be polarizing about his actual grape of a woman that never got criminally charged, as for why she pushes back against so-called Christians and what they pick and choose to believe in, the things that they stand behind. But in all defense of the Trumpito voters, the one thing I did agree with them normalizing two genders and trying to pull back all this extra stuff that it's just got us in a mess nowadays.
So what I was going to say before we play the video, yes, Kenny, I did make sure she could do certain things and make sure she can, take care of her business and keep her home clean. Right now, my wife is in the kitchen right now serving me by cooking us some dinner. So she has that servant spirit in her, and I look for that. That's one of the requirements I look for, and I taught my son to look for that in a woman. Not only he's seen that in my wife, but he's seen that in his mother. Even his mother, my ex-wife, was that type of person, and so he's seeing it all the way around to know, that's one of his expectations. Him looking for in a future wife is a woman who could get in that kitchen and be willing to cook and clean and take care of and prove to herself that she can. I mean, Shan, I know y'all in Atlanta, all of y'all rich out there. I know y'all well to do, but not everybody can afford to use a cleaning service. So you have to get down there on the floor on your hands and knees and clean them goddamn baseboards.
Well, I'm
Get
a
your toothbrush and clean that grit out. You can not everybody can find a cleaning service, Shan. I know how y'all live in.
so I agree. I was literally cleaning my house when I turned the camera off. I cook every Sunday, every day. Most of the time I'm on here, I'm cooking or cleaning. So let's not get that straight. But what I'm saying is, a grown adult, clean up after yourself. Don't be nasty. You know what I'm saying? Wash the floor and your balls. Like, come on now, y'all too grown for this. Do I got to do everything for you? You a grown adult. Like, wipe your ass
Hold
by
on.
yourself. You don't need me to do it. These are things that
Well,
adults do. Pick your shoes up. Don't leave them on the floor. Don't leave piss by the toilet, on the rim of the toilet. Like, clean up after yourself. You shouldn't want to be a nasty person. Like, come on. That's
your
nasty.
issue was, but your issue
Nasty.
was it. Okay, thank you. Your issue was his shoes was by the door and worry about have to turn the light on and trip over. That man probably worked a 12 to 69 shift. He tired. Do that man a side. Look, he's keeping you home so you can cook on Sunday. What's wrong with him putting his shoes down where he tired?
It was
Give
more.
him a break.
It was more than just that. I've met people who work longer than that who are tidy people, So I don't want to hear that. You're nasty.
She got cut off before she finished.
Your
though,
mama
before she
nasty
finished
too?
this.
Damn. You said you nasty, your mama nasty. You said why you went down that road?
It was nasty. It would be like little stuff like.
What were you saying, Cookie?
She was cut off before. She said the shoes and in the dark and tripping, and then she got cut off by.
Yeah, it was not just the shoes. It was just we were just not compatible. Our living, the way we like to live, was just not. And I knew it was just going to frustrate me because I'm the kind of person I compromise and I stay in stuff way too long. So I'll ask you over and over and over again nicely, like, hey, and it just wasn't being done. I was just like, okay, I'm not going to change the person. Just change the person. Like literally, like don't be in a relationship with the person no more.
Hey, Shan, have you been told that you're a nag in a relationship?
Yeah.
You know it was.
Have you ever been accused of being a nag in a relationship?
I've been accused of being a doormat.
Okay. The question that I asked: have you ever been accused of being a nag in relationships?
No, never.
Okay.
I just don't. I
heard what they said in the background.
So I'm on here. So first of all, these aren't the conversations I necessarily have with people. You guys aren't necessarily people I talk to on a day-to-day basis. So sometimes my understanding of the way you guys come off is a little bit, because I'd be like, are y'all not great? And it becomes a little bit of frustrating because I feel like I'm talking to my students sometimes, but they're adults. And I'm not trying to be insulting. I know it's coming off that way, but not you. Shut up. So look, so it becomes a
name on that bullet.
Because what I'm saying to you is, as a 20-year-old, I hate when people feel like they judge and then they too have had problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that we have to open our mind. I think we're so on these platforms, y'all so quick to like teach people a lesson, but you haven't even learned your lesson. You understand? Like, I'm okay with saying I'm not perfect. Absolutely, I'm not perfect. I got flaws and all. Okay, and I mean capital letter flaws, but I can say that. I tell you all the time, I did it wrong. I'm a single mom. I did it wrong. I say that about myself. So you don't have to come at me teaching me things. You don't have to teach me that men are important. I know how important they are. I love me, y'all. You understand? I do. So if this is supposed to be like a get down because you want to teach a woman a lesson because all the women shamed on them, I'm not the chick, and I'm not gonna be the chick on a Sunday. I'm just not, because this is my time. I value it, and it's a blessing to be here.
Well, to be honest with you, Shane Monet, although you feel that way and you